Hello, welcome to White Davy Gardening and Worm Farm. So I am here in my garden just looking at my plants. I can see that they are seriously suffering because of the heat wave. Look at my tomatoes. Look at my lettuces. Everything is suffering because of the heat wave. And it is so hot now. I don't really know if it would be wise to water, although I could water just the root of the plant to be on the safe side. But yes, they are struggling under the heat, and it seems the things on this side is struggling more, which is surprising because this is the south side of the property, which is cooler because it is the south and because all the trees here are keeping the south side cool. But anyway, these plants, oh, I think I know what happened. These guys didn't get any water yesterday. Oh my goodness, how could I have forgotten that? I'm such a bad gardener. Yes, but the reason I started recording is to show you something that I stumbled upon. A few days or weeks ago, I showed you that my potatoes were blossoming. Look at this one. Do you see what's happening there? This is telling me that pretty soon I will be able to start harvesting potatoes, but only from this bed. Some of them are still looking luscious, but as you can see, some of them are starting to die off. So pretty soon I will be able to harvest potatoes. So I'm pretty excited for that. This one seemed to be drying back too. So that would be interesting because it would be the first year that I'm able to harvest potatoes early, as early as June. Usually my harvest would be sometime around September, October. And usually they are small. Last year was not too bad, but they were still small. So it will be interesting to see how these ones do in this little container here. So I'm looking forward to that. My red cabbages, they are doing okay. I need to mold around the root so that they can start curling. Yeah, but the three that I put in here, they are doing quite well. They have grown a lot, but the ones in this container here is looking better than the ones. They're a little bit bigger than the ones in the other container that I just showed you. None of these potatoes in this container doesn't seem to be ready or getting ready for harvesting yet, but that's good. It's nice that they're getting close to harvest time in stages, so that I don't just have harvest all at once, which is good. I'm excited for that. Look at my green onions. They are going into seeding, but I'm wondering if I'm to allow them to go to seed, because my thoughts are to grow less green onions. Well, I do have less than I did last year, because last year the entire stretch, this entire bed was just pak choy and green onions, and every 4 inches was a green onion plant last year. This year I don't have a quarter of that amount, but I'm still thinking of growing less green onions because I'd rather be growing scallions. The only thing is that the green onions tend to come back every year. The scallions, some did come back last year in my scallion bed way over there, but after they came and frost came, they died. But these ones, they keep coming back. So I'm wondering, maybe I should keep a few of the green onions and allow them to really seed. But I'm more interested in the scallion because it has more flavor than the green onions do. But we'll see. Maybe I'll keep just a few of the green onions I already started planting up this bed with scallions. So these tiny little things here are my scallions that I started from seeds. Obviously they are in need of water. I guess the heat is bothering them. My kales, my lacinato kales, they are not doing too bad. They are leggy though. I would expect them to look a whole lot better than that, but they're leggy. I didn't plant a lot of them this time around. And look at my poor pak choy. Everything is bolting. I don't need pak choy seeds because all those seeds that I harvested last year and the year before, I don't even know what to do with all those seeds. I have got so much of them. Anyway, I'm just taking off the seeds and trying to see if that will encourage the plant to have more foliage. I have been doing that for quite a while now, and I do notice that since I started doing that, I'm getting more foliage, but it does not look the way it is supposed to. But anyway, whatever foliage it gives is still foliage. So I need to treat this bed because my young pak choy are coming up, and as you can see for a closer look, they've got holes in the leaves already. They're so tiny and yet they are covered with holes. So I'm going to keep on breaking off these flowers of the pak choy and see if that will increase the foliage output. I might even harvest these ones that are here, these larger ones. I'm quite disappointed with how they turned out compared to last year, but anyway, it's nothing I can do about the weather. Yes, so this is my update. There's one thing I really like to see when all of these pak choy actually flower and all those flowers open up. That nice yellow flowers that it produces is so beautiful to look at. But anyway, this is just a little update on what's going on in my garden. So if you enjoy my video and you would like to see more, please take a moment to give me a thumbs up. You can leave a comment in the section below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification for more updates like these. Thank you so much for watching and have yourself a wonderful day. Yeah man, it's time for grow.